So there's our Azure haul. Some of it, the back's got stuffed jars and feed. I've got rabbit food and some pine pellets back there for the cat litter boxes. But that's the beginning. Hey y'all, hope you're doing well. It's been a little while. Normally I do the garden or Mimsy in the kitchen. This will be in the kitchen later, but I am actually taking a break this year from my heavy gardening. I am going to do some tomato plants and a couple peppers, maybe some fresh eaten cucumber. My garden was so productive last year that I didn't need to do it this year. And I think it's the year of Jubilee, so let's let it rest. Let's let Mimsy rest. I about killed myself last year. I'm a little bit hoarse right now, so I really didn't want to do a lot of talking. But I want y'all to know that since I am resting myself this year, I decided to get involved very heavily with Azure Standard. And today was the actual third truck meetup that we've had kind of close to us. It's about 45 minutes from home. I was getting dry bulk things shipped to the house because by the time I went to that nearest drop, which was well over an hour and a half, maybe closer to 2 hours, paid a sitter for mom, was gone away from mom, which messes her up. It was worth it, equaled out, gasoline and all, to cover the shipping. So I was having bulk wheat berries and normal kind of staple things sent there to try and stuff. But I fell in love. And so now that I can get all the cold stuff, that's what I'm doing. I've been, this past fall rather, I butchered some of my own chickens, and then I decided to get out of my chickens somewhat. I have a few left for eggs and, emergency food source if we had to. I can always hatch a few, but I'm not hatching for the public. I'm not selling eggs or anything like that. I'm letting my neighbor do that. But these cases right here are pasture-raised, non-GMO corn, soy, all that feed, and just breast only for poor boy. So we'll get started on some of this. This is 3 cases of chicken that is organic, boneless, skinless breast only, no antibiotics. And then this one is chicken livers. And I got that for dogs, for the dog food. And a little bait, maybe. And then this right here is mom's yogurt that she likes. And I'm going to be putting that up real quick. And then we'll come back and do some more. And this little box is just butter. I really like this brand. So I got some of that. It freezes great. And that's a shot of what that chicken looks like. It was in these cases. I got the 3. And it's air chilled. So, very good quality stuff. Looks like, smells fresh. I usually butcher my own chickens, but I'm tired. And this year I'm being very intentional about what I do. So I will be putting this up and also canning some of it in strips. And then I'll use some cutting strips for fajitas and different casseroles, recipes, what have you. And later I'll get some breast with the bone in for bone broth. I've actually got one of my birds in the crock pot that I butchered myself. These are the packs of chicken livers. I got these, those are nice and heavy, to make dog food with. And I will pressure can these just to keep from taking up all the freezer space. So I'm gonna let these thaw overnight and I will can those in the morning along with some of the chicken breast. So I bought a few more frozen things. I got some more green peas to can some. I've got a bunch canned. Use a little bit fresh in the dog's food. I've got banana slices. They're kind of brownish, but I didn't know what to expect anyway. And it's going to be fine. It's going in smoothies. And then diced onions just to save myself a headache. I buy a lot of fresh onions too. But this is convenience and being intentional, right? I also got some frozen sweet corn. My oldest daughter wanted some as whole kernel. And then I'm also going to make some cream corn out of there for the hubs. For the love of grandkids, string cheese. So there's 4 boxes of those with 24 packages each, so that should last a little while. This is soft flour tortillas and some corn tortillas, different sizes down in here. They freeze nicely. Great in casseroles, conveniences, easy peasy. And then I got some fresh produce. Got salad, celery, some oranges, some avocados, and some peppers. The peppers, we like the Nancy's cream cheese with, same with celery, but I'm also going to be making some vegetable stock soon. And I thought I had a bag of carrots, and they may be in one of these other boxes. Who knows? We'll see in a little bit. Okay, so let's quickly run down the rest, because Mimmy getting tired. I got some sweet potatoes and carrots. I knew I did. Got a few things to try. I wanted to try this kind of sliced cheese. I like the Remiano flavor. I don't like that it's thick sliced for melting. That looks kind of thick too. So, that sliced cheese is something I found that I didn't care for. Alright, we've got some bratwurst to try that is beef and hot dogs. All beef, no pork. A few of those strawberries and some butternut squash. That is for dog food, believe it or not. Got a couple more Parmesan cheeses and a block of the Colby Jack type cheese. And then a lot of little things I wanted to just keep on hand for emergencies or try. Coconut water, good for the stomach and hydration. Some peppermints, some air freshener, iodine solution because I have no thyroid. This is a drawing salve. I wanted a little bit of Dijon mustard for some recipes and organic tamari soy sauce. This is organic peanut oil. I've already got some of that. And apple cider vinegar. And then we use a lot of ketchup. So I got these big bottles of ketchup. And I grabbed myself a couple new bamboo spoons. I like to use bamboo. Okay. Some apple pie spice because I wanted to have that ahead of time. It's harder to find later in the year. And popcorn seasoning. Then this is beeswax wrap for the breads I make. Lids for these jars. Let's see if I can get in there. These are the half-gallon jars. Not like the half-gallons you get from Ball. I'll dig that out later. But I wanted that for dry storage. So, and then, speaking of dry storage, there's some white jasmine rice. And then lots of convenient type stuff and snacks that I wanted the grandkids and poor boy to try. We've got Italian seasoning mixes for marinating things, enchilada sauces, more cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, black olives, and coconut cream and coconut milk. I found a recipe for a cake that I wanted to do for him. Plantain chips for me. Regular chips, tortilla chips. These are the very narrow soup noodles. Cavatappi. Hard to find, so I got 10 pounds. Some salt and pepper chips. I got Mom some Fig Newton type things and some sourdough crackers, and then she loves graham crackers. And these are the honey molasses, not the sugar kind. Grandkids and kids love the Pop-Tarts, so I got plenty of those. I got Mom some different cereals to try. This is Heritage Flakes and all different kinds of grains in it. Then I got trail mix just for snacking, and my oldest daughter likes raw almonds, so I got some of those. And then I bought a ton of beef sticks and teriyakis for them to try and see how they like that. And believe it or not, we are finished with the haul. I've already put up all the cold stuff, except for this one case of combined chicken breast and chicken livers that I will can tomorrow. And I'll go throw these cheeses in the overflow refrigerator down the hall. So, Azure has been good for us. We double bulk super hauled for the past 2 months, and we will not need anything for a very long time except for dairy things like Mom's yogurt. And maybe just a few little replacement things here and there that I can get through Azure each month. But as far as, big money and big hauls, we've done it. So I'm pleased with everything that we got, and I hope y'all want to join in with us. Our drop is in Laurel, Mississippi. It is a brand new drop. It has only been operational for 3 drops so far. So if you've signed up for that and you've not done it, shame on you. You need to get out there and do it. We have a lot of fun. It goes very fast. It's convenient. And you're getting high quality foods. And so that's very important to me, especially having Mom here. I can tell you now that I do not have to go in Walmart at all unless I just want to. I don't have to use Amazon at all unless I just want to. The only thing I've still bought at Walmart was her diaper rash cream, because I like the Equate Zinc only for her. It seems to work. I mean, she's been a total bed patient for over 5 years, probably 7 years. And so we don't have any major skin issues because of that. And so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I did grab some drawing salve too for that very reason. Just in case, she gets a little skin tear or something. But most of the time I use Doug and Stacy's herbal stitches for stuff like that. Anything extra. But Azure's the way to go. I will be putting my link in the description with a referral code. If you join and then or scope around under my link, and then within 2 months place an order, they'll give me $25 credit towards some of my next purchases. I like to count it towards shipping. It just makes my heart feel better. Because even though we're getting it on truck, I still pay shipping when I make these big orders. I did have 2 bags y'all did not see. One was non-GMO alfalfa pellets for my rabbit, and the other was pine pellets for cat litter. I will be ordering my chickens feed through there soon, but right now I don't need it. I cut back my flock tremendously, and I had bought a bulk purchase of feed before I did that. So there you go. There's all the dry goods. This is the cream of chicken and cream of mushrooms, some enchilada sauce, olives, anything I didn't mention. I don't know. It's kind of overwhelming at the moment. Thanks for joining me on this haul. Have a great evening and be blessed.